holding me. Now I'm free to be me, yeah. I can clap my hands, I can do my dance, I can live again. I'm out the box, nothing holding me, nothing stopping me.
It's time to advance the kingdom. The kingdom of God has come, taking over every industry, making it when it's supposed to be.
If you're gonna walk in destiny,
you're gonna have to
get
push
free.
off the lid. Come out of the box like me.
When who the sun sets free is free.
No more chains
holding me. Now I'm free.
Now I can clap my hands.
You see, you got to have a contentment when things change around you. You got to be calm and not get rowdy and upset. I'm watching. But then I visit someone else this week. And as I go to visit her or visit the building that I'm over top of, I have a run-in with the manager. And all I'm trying to do is show an empty apartment. I immediately hear her start back talking. And she didn't know I was right there over top of her listening. Right. So, But I handle things nice and cool and calm. So you gotta have an inner peace now. Because if you don't have an inner peace, some of you would have looked at her, let me wait till she get off that phone. I'm gonna go tear her a few. That's right. I said, okay. When she get off that phone, she say, Reverend Wright, I'm sorry. And the matter was closed. And the reason the matter was closed is because she was having a bad day. You see, when you're having a bad day, anything around you, no matter what comes around you, who comes around you, your train of thought have changed. From being a normal individual to being another individual you didn't think you could be. My goodness gracious. In this word we just read, the reason we read that word is evil spirits. My God, I'm going to tell you, all of us go through some evil spirits. Sister Carol testified this morning. She asked the Lord to forgive her because she was going through a bad day. My goodness gracious. Watch this, my brothers and sisters. When you're going through a bad day, you can't allow things to infect you. You see, because when you allow things to infect you, it's going to start to spread. Now, I'm not talking about an infection that you get in your body, your toxins, and spread, might take you down, make you ill, and make you go through a little bit of flu. I'm talking about an infection with moral contamination and corruption. Here it is. When you're going through that type of infection, you're going through a spiritual bondage. And going through a spiritual bondage, that's when you're in a state of being bound. That's when you're in a state that you're doing nothing but committing sin. Spiritual bondage, my brothers and sisters. I don't know if any of you have ever been through that. Because if you say no, I know you're not telling the truth. See, when you're in a spiritual bondage, that means there's some things around you that you need to be free from. Now, I know some of you feel like you got to be free for some of them bills. I know when you're going through some bad months and things continue to happen and things continue to pour down on the bills. But you still got to pick yourself up and go.
That's right. Amen.
I know when some things around you happen, you go through some health problems. Now you go through some finance. Now you go through some car breaking down. Now you got to fix the roof on the house. You're going through some spiritual bondage right now. Need to be free But you got to keep a peace of mind. That's when things around you now. You're in the inner realm, but the things around you starting to fall apart. But watch this. The things around you supposed to fall apart because now God has got you under a trial.
That's right.
And while you're under a trial, he's over top of you watching you. Oh, my goodness.